Hi Cancer, welcome to How Love Tarot. This is your weekly February reading. Now I'm going to be looking at several different areas of this reading for you for the week. I have the present position, I have the strength, I have the challenge, I have 3 layers of your outcome. So I have the tarot, I have the Kipper outcome right here in the background, and I have the tarot wisdom oracle outcome. So just to clarify this reading, this is meant to be a general reading, but as I was pulling the energy, what is coming out in the reading is that it's about how somebody feels about you. So that is the pervasive energy all the way through. So I'm probably going to name the video that, just so those of you that are interested are tuning in to the right video. Okay. So first of all, I have how do you feel in your present position, and given the fact that all the other cards have to do with how someone feels about you, I can only infer that this card right here implies how you feel about this person or your person. So what I have is the 6 of Wands in the upright position. Spirit, can you bring it forward? How does Cancer feel about this person or this situation? Spirit said to stick to one. It's a person. Spirit, bring it forward, please. How does Cancer feel about their person then? Can you please bring it forward? Cancer, you are feeling pretty victorious in this situation. You are feeling really happy about your person, and I have to say that it feels like the way you feel about your person is that you're finally creating or a situation has been created with them where they are letting their guard down and beginning to open up. And I feel like that is the victory in this situation. I feel like communication on their side has improved, or there is more frequent communication. Your communication is in no way inhibited. It shows that here. It shows their communication has been a challenge over time, and it feels like you feel able to communicate with them. Now what's really interesting, what keeps kind of standing out in the energy here is that you are there's someone else in this situation, and so somebody else has smoothed the way for this victory. Not your person, not you, but there seems to be someone else here that has, you know, almost like a matchmaker is what Spirit is saying, or some type of person that has alleviated, you know, the stalemate in this situation. So in your energy, how you feel about it is pretty happy, and happy that communication is happening that, you know, happy that there is a way forward, and feeling pretty happy and victorious about the situation. How does this person feel about you? Holy cow, Cancer. In the present position, we've got 2 of Cups and we've got the Queen of Cups. I mean, those of you that know tarot, this is, I mean, it says it all, doesn't it? I mean, need I say more? However, for those of you that don't, 2 of Cups, how does your person feel about you? Spirit, bring it forward. What's going on? How does Cancer's person feel about them in the present position? Absolutely reunited with you, absolutely in unison with you. It feels like there's a flow of emotions. It feels like they feel very connected to you, and they feel ready to explore a future with you. Here in the Queen of Cups energy, what we have is just loving energy that they're allowing now to flow. It shows here in the 6 of Wands here that something was not moving, and again, the word stalemate comes up in this situation. But how they feel about you is that you're enigmatic, charismatic, amazing, incredible, and a leader, and really respect who you are, and really are very much, in a way, kind of putting you on a pedestal. Okay, so let's kind of see where that takes us. That's usually not a great thing when someone puts you on a pedestal, but you know, given the fact that you felt for a long time that they didn't feel anything, I mean, putting you on a pedestal might feel pretty good right now. In the strength position, and again, this is how they feel about you, and I'm sorry for the, you know, how direct this is, and you know, it's not going to apply to many cancers out there, but for those of you that it does, hopefully it makes sense to you. So how they feel about you in the strength position, we have Judgment, we have the Two of Swords, and we have the King of Coins. Spirit, bring it forward. How does Cancer's person feel about them? What's going on with the Judgment, the Two of Swords, and the King of Coins? It feels like your person here has been out of their element with you for quite some time. There's a not knowing how they should move forward with you and kind of be empowered in this situation. I feel now in the strength position, this person is being very decisive about what they want. They see you as incredibly beautiful. They see you as somebody that they have to have. It feels like, even though we've got the Two of Swords here, and you know, it is technically about making a decision, a blinded decision, or feeling blinded or blindfolded some way and not being able to see your way. This person is not really feeling that anymore. This person did feel that. They did feel like they didn't know how to move forward and they didn't know what to do, but it feels like their heart is opening up. It feels like something within their spirit is really opening up here, and it feels really positive in their strength position. Now, having said that, a lot of cards came out in the challenge position for how they feel about you. Here we have the Devil in the upright position. We have the Emperor. We have the Eight of Wands in the reverse position. And we have the Ten of Coins in the upright position. And Spirit, do you want to bring forward what's going on here in the challenge for Cancer's person, how Cancer's person feels about them? Why is this a challenge? What is it? What's going on? So I feel a couple of things here with the Devil here. This person may have been obsessing about you, and what they're putting forward is not the obsession they have for you, but they're putting forward this very strategic, kind of cool, calm, collected person. So they always come across as very stoic and like you can't read them. The reason why they've been so shut down and had like almost like a disguise where you couldn't read into them is because what they were hiding is this like carnal desire for you and just absolute passion for you, and it feels like if they showed you any of that, it would feel like they lost control. So in the challenge position, they're not, you know, they're going back and forth between exposing this, exposing really how they feel about you, and exposing the fact that they can't really hide their feelings and their emotions for you. And so here in the Eight of Wands in the reverse, it's hard for them not to communicate with you. It's very, very difficult. It's a challenge for sure, because they want to, and what they want to communicate. Oh, Cancer. Oh, your person is in love with you. Here we have the Ten of Coins, and here we've got you unlocking their heart, unlocking the key that you've unlocked something within them, where they want to give. They haven't wanted to give in such a long time, and they haven't wanted to share what they have and who they are in such a long time. And what they're holding back in communication is this desire to want to build with you, have a future with you, and just the challenge is that they're still trying to keep all of this under control, even though it's kind of they're feeling a little bit out of control, because they may have expressed how they feel to you, so or they may have given a little bit away, and so they're going back and forth in that energy this week. And so don't be surprised if you actually don't hear from them, because that's how they're going to control their emotions is just shutting down the communication, because they feel like any type of communication gives away the plot. Sorry, Cancer, I'm not laughing at you. This is so sweet. It's like a bloody rom-com. All right, so here's the outcome. This is the first layer of the outcome. Spirit, can you bring it forward? We have the Two of Coins, we have the Tower in reverse, and we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. And so what it looks like for your person, Cancer, is that they are feeling very much, you know, they've come to this point in this situation with you that they're realizing that the only way that you are a very stable foundation in their life, and that you create a lot of balance in their life. They're also seeing clearly without distortion that you are somebody that they can be themselves with. You are somebody that they can explore with. You are somebody that fills them up in a way that they've never experienced before. There's a lot of the word tolerance came out here, so that Spirit is making me feel here that that I don't know, this person must feel very insecure about who they are, because they the word tolerance is coming out like you can tolerate them, and people can't really tolerate them. This person doesn't feel loved, or hasn't felt loved, or, you know, and Spirit shows me here they have been loved, but because these situations in the past have ended up in with an end in their life, they've internalized that like there's something must be wrong with them, and that anybody that you know, because it feels like they have low self-esteem, and it feels like in order for them to come forward to anybody, it's kind of like, well, you have to be able to tolerate the good, bad, and the ugly, but there's nothing good, bad, or ugly about them. I mean, not good, I mean bad and ugly, you know what I'm trying to say. But here what we have is, in the outcome, them actually realizing that they're on stable ground with you. And here in the Tower card, what we have here is, you know, they've been catastrophizing this relationship with you. They have been, every time that it feels like they have been exploring, you know, whether they should explore this relationship with you, they've always been kind of focused on the hurt, any history that you guys have where things may have ended or caused stress and anxiety within them. That's what they've been focused on. But in the outcome, it shows that that has now turned around. I think what they were thinking is that things were impermanent with you, because maybe you guys have had a Tower moment before, meaning that things have ended between the two of you before. And so, or they're fearful about their life coming crashing down if they open up to someone else and really start to invest in loving somebody and building a life with somebody. In the outcome, it shows here that they're no longer catastrophizing, and they're no longer sitting in all this anxiety and worry about what could be with you, which is really nice. I mean, it's, you know, they're realizing something here. Spirit wants me to bring these cards forward before the Kipper. That's kind of unusual. So here we have the Tarot Wisdom. And we have the 5 of Wands, and we have the 10 of Swords. Spirit, bring it forward, please. What's going on here? Spirit makes me feel here that somebody, they're able to see now that what they were doing is creating a lot of internal conflict that was all smoke and mirrors. Spirit is making me feel here, the person that I saw over here, this could be a friend, family member, both. Somebody's been talking to them about the relationship with you. And it also feels like, you know, because we all have cheerleaders, right? And so if you were in a relationship with this person before, somebody may have jumped on the bandwagon and kind of, just to ease their pain, said, oh, you don't need cancer, blah, 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 blah. And so it feels like they went with that because that's what they needed to hear at that point. But it feels now like someone else has come in. It feels like there is another person that is not the original person, but is saying, you know, listen, you know, what are you doing here? You've got cancer. What the hell are you? Why are you creating so much strife when cancer wants you? And that's what the Ten of Swords shows. Ten of Swords shows that they're clearly seeing now that they've got to leave the past behind. They're very fearful. They're very fearful of rejection, hurt, pain, abandonment, and they're very fearful of someone leaving them. And so what has happened here in the Ten of Swords is that they're really finally able to put the past in the past and try and be strong and move forward and understand that the past doesn't have to repeat itself, because that's kind of their mindset. Here in the final outcome with the Kipper, we have Thief, we have House, we have High Honor, and we have Main Male. And so it does feel like an incredible amount of your person is coming forward and realizing that there is they've got to fight for what they want. And if they want stability, if they want to have a life full of adventure, if they want the things that they want, they dream about, they settle. This person settles. But if they want to have you, that they're going to have to fight for you. And they're going to have to understand that there's going to be moments that they feel as if, you know, it kind of feels like they feel so out of control because you have their heart. And it feels like, in a way, that this is very uncomfortable for them because you've stolen their heart. And they're very much in control of it. And so sometimes you feel like a thief in a night to them, like, you know, how dare you steal my heart, Cancer? It's not up for grabs. But either way, your person comes into their power and really just owning how much they really want and need you. And I don't know if this week they express it. Like I said, I'm not sure that I feel communication. I feel like this is what's going on in the background with them as they're processing all of this. Oh, Spirit made me remember that I've got one more card for you in the outcome. And this is the ultimate outcome. So if you're wondering what they're going to do, we have it right here in the Wheel of Fortune. It does look like, Cancer, that this person's going to move forward with you. It does look like they are going to be strong. It does look like they're going to have an adventure with you. And it's you that brings the adventure. It's not them. That's what that feels like. It feels like they play things very safe in their life. And with you, there's a lot of new beginnings that they're ready for. They're actually ready for this in their life too, to have a different spirit. Spirit just said live in an alternative universe. I guess that's what you do to them, Cancer. You kind of make them see things in a whole different way, in a way that they've never seen things before. So it does look really positive. Don't worry if you're not getting a lot of communication this week from your person. They're really trying to control it. They're really trying to control the way they feel. And, you know, because it does feel out of control to them. And they will eventually step into this energy fully. It does show that here. And it does show they're going to fight for you. I don't know why that is, because it's, I mean, maybe they don't realize that you love them, so they're having in their mind to think that they're going to finally fight for your heart when they've basically you've been there all along. They've just been so focused on protecting their heart that they haven't really realized that your heart has been open to them all along. That can happen, Cancer. You know, when we're wrapped up in our own hurt and pain, it's hard for us to realize that the very person we want wants us as well. It's just everything's so convoluted and distorted. And I think Spirit said it best when they said smoke and mirrors. So Cancer, that is your reading. I hope it helps, and I will speak to you soon.